Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to discuss how to solve radical equations. So the topics are, first we will go to see what is radical equation, then next the steps to solve radical equations. Let's go to the video. First we will see what is a radical equation. As we discussed in the previous video, a radical equation is an equation in which the variable appears inside a radical sign, like square root, cube root, or any root. Here, see the examples here. Square root of x plus 5 is equal to 7. So the variable x is inside the square root symbol. Radical equation. So the next one is square root of 2x minus 1 plus 3 is equal to x. So here x is in the both side, left hand side and right hand side. Here left hand side, the x is inside the square root symbol. So now we can call it as a radical equation. The third one, cube root. Here it's a square root, so there's no index available. So here we mentioned 3, that means cube root. Cube root of x minus 4. Unknown variable x is inside the cube root symbol, so it is called as a radical equation. So these are called radical equation because unknown value x, the unknown variable x, is inside the radical. So that's a condition. We can call an equation as a radical equation. The first step is isolate the radical by fractional component. Root x minus 1 is equal to, so this is an example of a radical equation. So in the left hand side, root x is there and minus 1 also there. So isolate means make the root term, the square root term, or the fractional common. We can 1 by 2. So we can write in the similar way in the using this radical or using the exponent form. So this leave it. We will this is not important here. So what here we want to do is isolate x, means x, keep the x on the left hand side and make the change this 1 to the right hand side. So plus 1, so is equal to root x is equal to 2. So this is how we isolate. So then next step is remove the radical symbol. So remove the radical symbol means raise the power on both sides. For example, here it's a square root. So what power we raise to remove the square root? But when we are raising a power on the left side, we should do on the right side also to balance the equation. So when the x will be left here, so 2 square 2 is equal to 4. So the value of x is 4. So this is how we solve this equation. So what's our main target is solving a radical equation means this unknown variable. So we need to find the values of the unknown variable which makes the equation works. Removing radicals, you might be having a linear equation or a quadratic equation. So this is a linear equation we got, so no need to for further computation. We already got the x value. But if it's a quadratic equation, what to do next you already know. So use the quadratic formula or a factoring formula, whatever, you can find the values of x. So after finding the values of x, you must check the solution. See, squaring or cubing can create extraneous solution. So maybe squaring or cubing, you will get 1 or 2 x value, same like the quadratic equation. Before we solve the quadratic equation, we will have a 2 values of x. One might be a negative and one might be positive. So before that, we need to check all the x values, all the solutions, plug into the original equation and test if it works or not. If always substitute back the original equation to see which answer is really works. Okay, so that's an important point. So here we have the value x is equal to 4. So what we need to do is just go back to the real equation. But it said x root of x minus 1 equal to 1. Apply x is equal to 4 here. So root of 4 minus 1 is equal to 1. What's the root of 4? It's 2. So 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Yes, it's exactly 2 minus 1 is 1, exactly matching. So x is equal to 4 is the correct answer. This is how we check our solutions. Example number 1, root of x plus 5 is equal to 7. Let's check. Okay, so now first step is square both sides, because if there is no need to isolate, because already the square root term is on the left hand side. Right hand side there is no square root, and left side there is no other variables and terms are available also. So you can just directly squaring both sides. Why? Because it's a square root, so you can square both sides. So just do x plus, you can see square root and so this square over to cancel, then x plus 5 will left here, and right hand side 7 square is 49. Then after that just okay, then solve it. So x plus 5 is equal to 49. So x is equal to 49 minus 5 is equal to 44. So the x value is equal to 44. We got the answer because it's a linear equation we got here. So we can directly find the values of the x. So next is the important step, check this value works or not. So 44 here, right? So just plug in this, the original equation, root of x is 44. So 44 plus 5 is equal to 7. Let's see, 44 plus 5 is 49. So root of 49 is equal to 7. Is it correct? Yes. So root of 49. What is root of 49? Is 7. Is equal to 7. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this x is equal to 44 is the correct answer. Example number. You can find there is no radical symbol. Instead of that, it's exponent 11. P raised to 4 by 5. Okay. So what's the relation between exponent and a radical? We can express the radical in terms of exponent also. So I'll show you. So if n power m, you can write, is also equal to m raised to 1 by n. This is the relation between radicals and exponent. So I already discussed in the previous video in radicals and exponents are related. So going back to this problem, example C, what we need to do, we need to isolate this fractional component on one side. So what we need to do is we need to remove the 8 is remove the 2 from here. So what we do to remove the 2 from here, either what we can do is just symbol time put 2 and shift in the denominator side. So more understanding, I'll explain you. Just multiply both sides by 1 by 2. 2 raised to p by 4 by 5, same 1 by 8 into by 2. So we do multiply 1 by 2 in the both sides. So it will be there's no change. Say right hand and left hand side will be same. So this 2 and 2 cancel. So here 8 into 2 is 16. So what will be? P raised to 4 by 5 is equal to 1 by 16. So this is why I did this, to explain how we can directly put this 2 into the denominator side. So if you put directly come to the denominator side, the sign, there is no change in the sign. If so, now check. Now what we do is we just apply a small exponent rule here. What is this? A raised to n all power m is equal to a raised to n dot m. This is the exponent rule we are going to apply here. So here p raised to 4 by 5. I am just raising a power. See, let's see what I'm going to do. P raised to 4 by 5. I'm raising a power 5 by 4. See what I do? 5 by 4. The same thing I'm raising on the right hand side also. 1 by 16 or power. So here what will happen here? So the same thing as per this exponent rule. P raised to 4 by 5 dot 5 by 4. So normally this will be cancelled. This is to be cancelled. So the p left here. So p is equal to 1 by 16 whole power 5 by 4. We will make the a little more understandable. So just make it p is equal to I'll make this p is equal to 1 by 16 5 dot 1 by 4. 1 by 4, yes. I'm taking this 4 inside the bracket. What I'm going to do is, it's very simple. Then so fourth root of 1 is 1, fourth root of 16 is 2. So here when we're taking fourth root, always keep in mind we have to put plus or minus sign, because we are taking the fourth root. Fourth root of 1 by 2 to all power 5, because this 5 is left here, the power still. So minus, make the power 1 raised to 5 divided by 2 raised to 5 is equal to 1 by 32. So plus or minus 1 by 32. So the value of p is equal to plus or minus 1 by 32. Here plus or minus why it came means it's because of we take a fourth root here. So let's check the answers is correct or not. So just plug in these values in the original equation. Okay. p is equal to plus or minus 1 by 32. The first one we are going to do is, what's the original equation? 2p raised to 4. That is 2p raised to 4 by 5 is equal to 1 by 32. First we'll take positive 32. 4 by 5 is equal to 1 by 8. So is equal fifth root of 1 divided by all power 4. So for the fifth root of 1 is equal to 2 dot divided by 2. Fifth root of 32 is 2. So equal to 2 dot 1 by 1 raised to 4 is 4. 2 raised to 4 is 16. 2 raised to 4 is 16. So just cancel this term each other. 1 by 8. Yeah, the answer is 1 by 8. Yes, correct. Right hand side is correct. So p is equal to 1 by 32 is one solution. Okay, then we try with another one, negative 1 by 32. Okay, first what we go to do is, so we cannot take a root of this negative number. So first we split this term in 2 into minus 1 all raised to 4 all raised to 4 first, all power 1 by 5 divided by 32 all raised to the same thing, all raised to 4 the all power 1 by 5. So when we have fourth power of minus 1 is 1. So fifth root of 1 is 1. What's equal to 2 times 1 divided by, so fourth root, so first we need to take here fifth root of 32. So we can do the answer exactly. Fifth root of 32 is 2. Then 2 raised to 4 is 16. 16. Yes, this is the one. So 2 or 2 cancel, 8. Yes, so this is also the correct answer. P is equal to minus 1 by 32. So both are the correct answer. This is how we check the solutions with the actual equation is working or not. Let's go for some tips now. So always check the solutions. Some will not satisfy the original radical equation. So if the values we are getting, the x values which is not satisfying the original radical equation, then we need to eliminate, we need to discard that solution. If more than one radical is found in an equation, so what we need to do is step by step. So isolate one at a time, square, then repeat. So we can isolate one, then square, remove the radical, then again try with another. So we can repeat like a loop. Then be careful when squaring. Expand properly. Don't just square items separately. So when we are squaring on both sides, make sure if there is an a plus b all square equation or a minus b all square equation, we need to apply very carefully. So do not just square the terms as it is. So whenever if expansion is required, you must expand it. Okay, these are the 3 tips to make sure when you are dealing with a radical or fractional equation. Here there is 2 terms in the left side. So we just see how to solve this one. The first is this one, x plus root of x. Here what we need to isolate that as usual, normal. So root of x is equal to, so eliminating this radical symbol, just square on the both side. So the same my equation we need to apply here. So what will be the 12 minus x whole square? 12 square is 144. So this is the left hand side. So this is what will be the this is the right hand side. What will be the left hand side? Just x is equal to 1. So here x and minus 24. So when we taking this into the right hand side, so one x will be here. So this x will be added to this 24, because when we taking this x to the right hand side, then it will be negative x. So minus negative 24x plus negative x is equal to negative 25x. So the equation will be, I am rewriting the equation. So x square 24. This is the quadratic equation we got from the expansion of these terms. So now we need to find the values of x. So here we can just no need to apply for the quadratic equation, just find it from the factorization. So what we did is 2 numbers. When we multiply the 2 numbers, we need to get an answer of positive 144. And when we add the 2 numbers, we need to get minus 25. So what will be the number? So when we multiply it, we need 41, 44. When we add, minus 25. What will be the two numbers? Yes, it's minus 9 and minus 16. So minus 9 into minus 16 is 144. Then minus 9 plus minus 16 is equal to minus 25. Okay, so the factors will be, so when we taking the values of x is equal to 9, then x is equal to 60. These are the values of x. So now what is our next step? Next step is checking these values. So plug in these values into our original equation and check it is accepting or not. So okay, first we will check x is equal to 9. It's a very simple equation, so we can just put x is equal to 9. So 9 plus root 9 is equal to 12. So what is root 9? Is 3. Square root of 9 is 3. So 9 plus 3 is equal to, what is 9 plus 3? 12. So 12 is equal to 12. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this answer is correct. So now we are going to take this values of x is equal to, so 16 plus, what is root of 16? Is 4, equal to 12. So 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 is not equal to 12. Yeah, so this x is equal to 16 value will not work in this equation. So what we need to conclude, this you need to eliminate this, we need to eliminate these values from our solution. So the final solution is only x is equal to 9. This is the correct answer. So this is how we solve a radical equation. So why I show this last example is I need to explain you how to eliminate the wrong values of the x. Wrong values means if you find a value, when we plugging in back to the original equation, the equation will not work. So we need to eliminate those values and finalize the correct solution. Okay, so this is now for today. So just recollect all the things we discussed. Thank you so much for watching.